there's things to do in Runcorn. Maybe it's not publicised right. Maybe not enough people know about it.
It's just finding where they are.
I really dislike when people from a professional background come in and just talk at us. I really don't like it. I get bored and I just don't feel like I'm a part of the situation or the conversation.
That's what annoys me as well, is how they get these big consultations, they do them, they speak to you for a bit and then they go. You never speak to them again, you never hear from them again. You don't know the outcome of what you've put forward, which is what I'd love to know.
I think it's important that professionals are making notes while we're talking, so we know that they are really listening and so we can feed back to other young people and other young people's services.
I think there are a lot of people that are working hard to try and help young people in this area. And for example, there's a lot of small organisations in Runcorn and Widnes that are trying really hard, but because of cuts to funding, they're struggling at the moment, and I can't understand why there's some sort of feeling that some provision isn't needed.
Sometimes they don't listen to your opinion, or they just don't ask you about your opinion and just use theirs.
Well, it's like they come, they get your ideas from you, then they take them and they take the credit for them, and they look good to their bosses then. They think they're doing a brilliant job when in fact it was all the young people's inputs really.
Okay, one of the things that I don't like about it is that we're not consulted after the consultation. Like, a lot of the times we don't know the end goal of what the consultation was all about, and personally I feel that it's them ticking boxes for them and we're not really important in any of that.
Would you ever get the impression as well that they're too serious, some of these workers, like they need to just mellow out a bit? Like, do you know what I mean?
I mean, obviously you have to understand that sometimes they have to be serious, but not all the time. And
they need to look like they love their job.
Yeah, and I think we should also have a decent sense of humour, of not just being completely serious at us.
There's stuff that can be done in this area to make it better, so people aren't scared of young people. People aren't getting the bus at 6 o'clock in the morning to avoid young people. When there's a recession or there's not much money about, that's when most people, not just young people, need the help and support.
The way I think the youth service can talk to young people and stuff is through Facebook and Twitter to get them involved in activities around the community.
I think Facebook is coming to the forefront within engaging with young people, but it wouldn't be a personal favourite of mine, just because there's no actual interaction, and it's Facebook posts from businesses and organisations still seem to be very formal and not how young people would like to see posts being made.
Instead of just talking about it and writing about it, do games about it. It depends on how old they are that you're teaching. If it was really young, like 10 or something, then games, because it understands it more through games rather than just talking and writing about it. Whereas older people, like teenagers and that, if you write about it, they know more rather than games with them.
No, with teenagers it's easier to show them, innit? You know what I mean? But kids like to get involved and get like fun and games and all that sinks in faster.
Outreach, they call it, like going into a community and talking to us just doesn't really, it doesn't interest us in the slightest. If we're having a game of football and we get bothered by people like trying to promote a youth centre or a certain activity, then no one's interested. They just want to get on with the football match.
It's not just the outcome though, it's the steps in between, whether they've actually tried, because sometimes you can try and then it might not be successful. It's nice to know that they're actually trying to make things better for us.
I think that the youth service has helped us develop relationships between the youth and professional services such as the council.
I think that the youth is good sometimes because it gets children off the street, so they're not doing bad things and stuff, and it gives them somewhere to go when they're having problems at home or they need someone to talk to, or if they're getting bullied or having problems at school, they can talk to someone about it.
I think another level of respect that they've given us is when we've worked really hard for something, they will reward us.
Yeah.
It's not like a bargaining tool or anything like that, it's just if we've done something really well, they'll go, well, because you've done this and we can get more work from doing this, this and this, we'll go and do a residential.